Thank you for that. Let me now introduce Greg Aguilar. Greg Aguilar is Vice President and Head of Clean Energy for Rabo AgriFinance, part of Rabobank. Over 20 years at Rabobank, he's been instrumental in shaping clean energy loan products, including an innovative digester loan option. Greg leads the origination, structuring, analysis, and execution of clean energy financing solutions tailored to meet the evolving needs of our agriculture clients. Its expertise supports producers and developers across the U.S., helping them access the capital necessary to advance sustainable and clean energy projects.
Thank you, Will, and good morning. First of all, just hearing the presentations yesterday, I'm honored to be here amongst you all, quality individuals, smart individuals looking to make the world a better place. So thank you guys for letting me be here and participating in this collaboration. So I'm here representing Rabobank. I've been with Rabo 20 plus years, and it's great to be aligned with a financial institution that's more than just providing money to our clients. Rabo, we're looking at more providing solutions for long-term success for our clients, and it goes back to the roots of who we are. The bank was founded by farmers over 100 plus years ago, and that's still how we operate today. We're a global lender, another Dutch bank, two Dutch banks on the panel today. But we're highly specialized in three areas: food, ag, and energy. And our mantra is knowledge and networks. And what we try to provide is our clients information and insights on climate, on commodity, on interest rates, so they can make informed decisions to succeed in the long term. So today I'm just going to give some insight on how we look at financing clean energy projects and how that's going to also apply to other potential technologies as far as methane mitigation. So I'm based in California. I head up the clean energy portfolio here in the U.S. I helped start this product offering back in 2010. It first started with solar. Solar was starting to boom within the state, and we were getting clients asking if we finance it. So what we did is we put a team together to work with the leading developers at the time to understand the technology and formulated basically a loan product so we can help our clients finance these types of projects. My role is really an advisor. I help our clients assess the technology. I can refer them to experienced developers within that subsector, and then obviously help them analyze the economics, and if it looks good, then obviously provide them the financing for them to own that project. When California passed legislation years ago to reduce the methane emissions from the dairy sector, we knew that digester technology was going to be one of the tools that was going to be implemented, and we took the same approach. So we had discussions with the leading developers that were working with the state at the time and got an understanding of that technology, and then again put together a loan product. I'd like to say we have, well, back up to solar. I would say the dairy portfolio has the most solar installations amongst all our subsectors within Rabo. Now in the digester space, I would like to say we have a big portfolio, but we really don't, because that technology, it's very capital intensive, a lot of operations and maintenance involved. We're seeing that most of those digesters are owned by the developer, which is actually a good thing for our dairymen, because the producer doesn't have to take up any credit. They can add this technology and the benefits on their farm without taking up any credit. So it's a benefit for them. From Rabo and other lenders on this panel, we are low-cost capital providers. So we're going to look for certainty. So unlike private equity or venture capital that is looking for can take a higher risk, higher returns, we want that certainty. So for the digester side, there is a little bit more complexity involved. Most of these projects are producing renewable natural gas and selling into the compliance market. Most of the revenue for these projects is coming from the environmental credits, and those there's volatility there. So for us, when we're financing a project to a dairy producer that wants to own, our risk is somewhat mitigated because we also have recourse on that dairy. So if the project revenue isn't coming in as much as we anticipate it because of volatility in prices, we still have the operational cash flow from the underlying dairy to help service our debt. We have a project finance group that is another outfit of Rabo that does a ton of utility scale solar and wind projects. But those projects have long-term fixed price contracts. So that's one of the reasons why we haven't done a lot also in the dairy, livestock, bioenergy space, is because we want that certainty of long-term fixed price contracts, which is challenging with this within the bioenergy space for livestock. I do want to say, though, again, knowledge and networks is a mantra of Rabo. You know, we have different avenues. We're always looking. We have an innovations team within our head office. We have a sustainability team that's always looking at what's in the future. One thing that I do want to note is we have a platform called Food Bytes. It's Food, B-Y-T-E-S. And this is a platform, well, it started as a competition to align startups with investors, startups in the food and ag space. And it's evolved now where it's become a platform and a hub. And we have thousands of startups and thousands of investors that are linked up so that if you have a startup looking to raise Series A, Series B capital, they can be aligned with an investor and potentially, you know, have a marriage and grow. The idea is, as that company becomes more mature, that's where, again, that technology can be applied to our clients. And hey, if that company continues to evolve and grow, they could also be a client of Rabo in the long term. I look forward to the discussions, and thank you again for the opportunity today. Thanks.